A 9-year-old in West Virginia thwarts a potential carjacking by yanking the keys out of the ignition, protecting his younger brothers strapped in car seats.
9-year-old Malik Medford took on 32-year-old Jonathan Martin as police say Martin tried to steal the car with Malik and his 3 brothers in Charleston, West Virginia. Guess who won?
Somebody just came and opened the door and he told me to get out, but I didn't get out, and I yanked the keys out of the ignition.
But it did not come without a fight.
I had him like this, and then he tried to get it, and he banged my head against the door, and then he got out and started running, and then he ran across the street.
Martin then jumped out of the car and ran.
The vehicle never moved.
Malik Medford just wanted to protect his brothers, ages 3, 19 months, and 4 months.
I didn't want them to get taken away and die if he pushed me out the car. I just didn't want that to happen so they don't die, like in case he wrecks.
Martin is now facing charges of grand larceny and 4 counts of kidnapping. Lee Powell, The Associated Press.
Cleveland residents took to the streets in an emotional demonstration Monday following the discovery of the remains of nearly a dozen victims in the home of a suspected serial killer.
Stop the violence! Stop the violence!
Cleveland residents took to the streets in an emotional demonstration Monday following the discovery of the remains of nearly a dozen victims in the home of a suspected serial killer. Anthony Sowell faces several counts of murder in the case. The mother of one of his alleged victims says she thought her daughter's killer might be in Sowell's neighborhood because the missing person flyers in the area kept disappearing.
We put them down, they was gone. Come back next day, put some more, they gone.
So you put our picture up in this neighborhood and then it would be taken away?
Yes.
And you think Anthony Sowell take them down?
I believe he had something to do with it.
We've got a family over here with a missing teenager. We've got another family.
Others took part in the march in an effort to find out if their missing loved ones could be among the dead.
She's been spotted in this area by several people. Don't know if she's been a victim of Sowell or not. I pray not.
Have you been to police? Or?
Yes, I have. Yes, I have. And I went out to the coroner's office, did DNA.
Through the night, there were hugs and stories about women who may have had troubled pasts but were still loved.
Because you do drugs don't make you a bad person. Does not make you a bad person. And I'm speaking out today because I knew those women. I mean, I really knew them. They wasn't no bad people.
So far, the remains of at least 11 people have been found at Sowell's home in Cleveland. Authorities are looking into whether there could be even more victims. Brian Thomas, The Associated Press.
The hit children's show Sesame Street celebrates its 40th birthday today. The show started in 1969 and has not stopped since. Production for the 41st season has already started.
Proclamation from the City of New York proclaiming today Sesame Street Day for all of the City of New York.
It's 40 years and counting for one of America's best-known children's shows. Tuesday marks Sesame Street's 40th anniversary, topped by an appearance by First Lady Michelle Obama. Starting back in 1969, the show quickly gained a devout following of kids and their parents.
By the 5th season, I thought, well, the world seems to love it. I mean, the world was coming to us. So one thing led to another, and pretty soon it was 40 years old. But it was 1 year at a time.
Sesame Street was originally intended to target inner-city kids, but soon gained the attention of middle America as well. While the show's outreach has expanded, the characters have remained pretty much the same. Big Bird and Oscar the Grouch have been played by the same actor since the first episode.
I could see from the very first scene, which is the first show, that it was going to be a different kind of show. I thought it would do well. I don't think anybody could imagine 40 years.
Doing well is an understatement. More than 1,000 academic studies have been conducted on Sesame Street, making it the most researched TV show in history. And the data has proven that teens who watched Sesame Street in preschool and elementary grades spent more time reading for pleasure than other teens who missed the program as children.
Never seen a street like Sesame Street. Everything happens here.
Fans finding their way to one of television's most famous streets won't stop anytime soon. Production already is underway on a 41st season. John Belmont, The Associated Press.